How is Depeche Mode of today different from Depeche Mode of the 80s?
We're a lot older. A lot older, but in some ways we haven't changed too much. We're very pleased that we're, still around and still seem to be popular, and people, sort of quite excited, about our shows and about our new album. So
Yeah.
I think in the 80s, we were very young and sort of naive and innocent. And everything was new, and coming to New York for the first time, and coming to Los Angeles and Chicago and places like that, it was all exciting. But now we've two of our band actually live in America, and so we're a bit wiser, a bit more experienced, but we still feel that the music we're making is relevant. Happy as a band, I think we've evolved every album. But I still feel that we sound like Depeche Mode. I mean, you've got Dave's voice and Martin's songs, as being the core of Depeche Mode, and so I still feel we've tried to evolve within those confines.
Right. I was wondering if you could talk a little about the pre-Depeche Mode days when you would work odd jobs and to buy instruments, and what that time period was like for you.
Yeah, I mean, it was weird, it was particularly odd as well, because we signed for an independent. Well, we didn't sign. Our first, we sort of signed, but we didn't sign because we never signed a contract with Mute Records. Of course, Daniel Miller didn't give us any money or anything. So we had bizarre things like we were still working when we did Top of the Pops and things like that, and coming into work the next day. I had an office job in the City of London in the financial area. Coming into work after the biggest program on TV, and everyone clapping. I remember Dave, he was doing a fashion and display at college at Southend, and he was doing it in Oxford Street in John Lewis, which is a big department store. He was actually sort of doing the dummies, putting all the clothes, and the people were knocking on the window, sort of saying, "You're Dave Garn, aren't you, from Depeche Mode?" It was like, so it was quite embarrassing. And Vince was just amazing. I mean, he used to work in a yogurt factory. He used to earn, I suppose, £30. I suppose you could say $50 a week, which he used to save everything, apart from like 20p for a bus, just to buy a synthesizer.
Right.
And I had to go to the bank manager and ask for a £90 loan, and I had to get all references and everything just to get a £90 loan. And you think, what's wrong now with the financial thing? And that was to buy a bass guitar. And I had to actually go and see the bank manager to get £90.
Right.
It's incredible. Those are the days,
Yeah.
the good old days.